Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Afternoon. Mute your mic now. And if you haven't said good morning yet, you can give a wave so that we can all still share in our greetings. Thank you. So a warm welcome to you to our very first Year 1 Achievement Assembly Award this term, and in fact this year, 2021. I would like to thank you parents, carers, teachers and all our beautiful students for joining us this morning. I always feel very joyful and delighted for all of our students when there is an Achievement Assembly Award. It reminds my heart that every single one of us can strive day by day to achieve something great. We all have something that we can do diligently with all our effort and something that we can do best. So I encourage all of our students to keep up with your dedication to your work. As you do this, you will notice all the amazing things that are possible for you to achieve. Do you know that your brain grows stronger and stronger every time that you work hard to achieve something? You also show one of the most amazing habits of mind, perseverance. And that's an awesome ability that you have to keep going and to overcome challenges step by step, day by day, sticking with what you are doing until it has been completed. Today, as we celebrate the achievements of these phenomenal 15 students, I am very honoured to welcome the lovely Year 1 teaching team to tell us all about these amazing children and their achievements. I shall now hand over to Ms. Kapoor and the fantastic Year 1 team.
Thank you, Mrs. Gordon-Apeje, and a good morning to you. Good morning, parents, guardians, my fellow teachers and children. It is with pleasure that I welcome you all to the Year 1 Achievement Award Assembly. My colleagues and I are humbled by the resilience that we see displayed every day by all the brave Year 1 children. Today, we are here to celebrate some exceptional students. These children make our work easier and more interesting because of the enthusiasm and the perseverance with which they attend the VLE sessions and engage with the learning materials. These children do not give up. They are self-motivated. They have set their goals and are actively working towards the achievement of their targets. Please join me as I give them a virtual sign language round of applause. And this is how we wave. Sign language. Thank you. Now I will begin by introducing the 4 awesome orchids who are being celebrated today. Danielle. Danielle is a model student who is fantastic at taking responsibility for her learning. She consistently demonstrates resilience during the VLE as she works hard to ensure that she understands the topics and meets all her learning objectives. She's an active listener who contributes to discussions as she asks and answers questions in a timely and disciplined manner. She observes all the rules. Danielle's literacy target is to improve her story writing. So she applies all that we are learning, such as adjectives and different sentence openers. She often volunteers to read to her peers as she works towards the achievement of her goal. She has also achieved her goal of improving her handwriting skills by practicing, and she now writes in the cursive style. Danielle has grown in confidence, and she now shares more of her talents with us. Danielle, you are on the right track to success, so continue setting goals and practice to achieve them. Well done. My next awesome orchid is Kwesi. Kwesi is new to GIS this year, but he has demonstrated resilience and a good work ethic. He's always early to class. He listens intently and participates in all the discussions and activities. Kwesi will ask for further explanation if he doesn't understand something. He has an inquiring mind and loves learning new things, regardless of the subject. He always works hard and he applies what he has learned. His news and story writing is very detailed as he uses his 5 senses to support his writing. His use of adjectives and different sentence openers is impressive. Kwesi reads all the comments that I make about his work, and he doesn't just reply to them, he corrects the work too. He's sometimes nervous and uncertain, but that doesn't stop him from trying. He perseveres and enjoys every aspect of the VLE, and it shows. You know, last week at the end of our lesson, when I said the lesson was over, Kwesi actually said, "Oh, that was a short lesson." And would you believe I got very nervous? I had to check the time And then I had to draw Chrissy's attention to the fact that it was indeed time for the lesson to end. So he's keeping me on my toes. One of his favorite activities is when he shares his reading with us. Thank you, Chrissy, for your enthusiasm and your hard work. Now we come to Jada Michelle. Jada Michelle is committed to her studies, and she has been very successful and resilient. She's organized, and she works independently and steadily to complete her work. In fact, it is a pleasure watching her on the screen. She's punctual to class, she listens carefully, and she shares her ideas with us. Jada Michelle does not give up when something is difficult. She listens carefully and keeps trying until she gets it done correctly. She applies this when she's adding and subtracting, and she demonstrated this just on Monday and yesterday when we were learning about directions. Initially, she was a bit confused, but she kept trying, and in the end, she got the hang of it. She has a persevering and can-do spirit. Jada Michelle is also supportive and encourages others when they are unsure. She enjoys reading to us and took a very short time to learn a poem which she shared with us during our Christmas show. Jada Michelle, thank you for sharing your ideas with us and inspiring us. You know I'm proud of you, but we are all very proud of you, so keep up the good work. Next is Kieran. Kieran has demonstrated resilience and perseverance this term. He attends his sessions on time and dresses smartly in his uniform. He focuses and listens carefully, and he's always ready to share his ideas with us. Kieran is also quite funny. You know, he's very creative, and he's quite unorthodox. He loves it when we play action songs, and he will always join in and dances very energetically. His goal is to work hard in all subjects this year, and he's certainly on track to achieving this. His work has improved, and he works hard to submit all his assignments to me on a daily basis. He enjoys reading to us. He makes keen observations, especially when it comes to math and science. You know, he'll give the answer, and sometimes I'll say, how did you arrive at the answer? And then I find he's done it a different way, but he's arrived at his answer all the same. During our experiment on magnetic materials, he figured out that magnets are only attracted to certain metals. And it was simply because we all thought the magnet would be attracted to the classroom keys, but it wasn't. And that's how Karen figured out that it was only some metals that it would be attracted to. Karen, we applaud you for your hard work. You are making good progress, so keep it up. I now invite Mr. Hall to introduce his resilient roses. Over to you, Mr. Hall.
Thank you very much, Ms. Gafour. I am absolutely delighted to introduce to you today my 4 amazing roses for showing perseverance and resilience within the VLE. So my first wonderful rose is Kwabena. Kwabena has shown a tremendous amount of perseverance and resilience in learning so far this year. In live lessons, he's always pushing himself to do better. His inquisitive personality means he is continually asking questions and is a very active participant within the VLE. He likes to challenge himself by completing extra work at home and pursue his passions. His goal this year is to extend his sentences and add more adjectives to his writing. When Kwabena writes his weekend news, he includes many adjectives to describe what he's done over the weekend and uses words like and because to add more detail to his writing. Kwabena's thirst for knowledge means that he's doing a fantastic job with his learning, and he should be very proud of all he's achieved so far this year. Well done, Kwabena. Keep up the great work. My next wonderful rose is Nanekweku. Now, Nanekweku has demonstrated resilience and perseverance this year in his virtual learning. He attends his Google Meet sessions on time with a positive attitude and ready for learning. Nana Kwaku has a growth mindset, which means he knows if he hasn't got something, it just means he's not got it yet. He's always asking questions in lessons, and he's keen to share his interesting ideas with his peers. Nana Kwaku likes to participate during our PSHE lessons. He understands what makes a good learner and what it takes to achieve his goals. He demonstrates kindness and consideration towards other members of the class and is a highly valued member of Class 1 Rose. Keep up the great work, Nana Kwaku. My next wonderful Rose is Isabella. Now, Isabella is new to GIS this year, and at first she was a little shy and nervous about starting her new class. However, she's now overcome this and she's become a truly blossoming rose. Isabella's positive can-do attitude towards learning really demonstrates her perseverance and determination to succeed. She knows that she can do anything if she puts her mind to it. Isabella has amazed us so far this year with all the interesting stories she tells us from Finland. She confidently reads her weekend news out loud and answers the questions that we all have about her weekend. Her growing independence is wonderful to see, and we all enjoy having her in the class. Isabella, keep up the amazing work. You are truly flourishing. And my final wonderful rose is Victoria. Now, Victoria is also a new member of GIS. She's settled in wonderfully and is a highly valued member of the class. Even when she has had technical difficulties in lessons, she shows great resilience and a determination to keep calm and carry on learning. Victoria's personal goal this year is to learn the piano, and it was wonderful to see her performance on the piano during our Christmas show. She knows that to achieve her goal of getting better at the piano, she must be disciplined and practice regularly. Victoria is very polite and considerate. She always thinks of other people's feelings and asks how they are at the start of live lessons. She knows the qualities of what makes a good learner and demonstrates them every day. Victoria, you're doing a fantastic job, and we all love having you in the class. Keep up the amazing work. I am now honoured to introduce Miss Ajano to introduce her fantastic violets. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Hall. I'm so pleased to introduce my 4 lovely violets. So the first violet student is Roseanne. Roseanne is well-mannered and soft-spoken child with a balanced personality. As a principal child, her behavior is impeccable, and she really needs reminders about class rules. She has shown much perseverance in accomplishing not only the task that is given her, but this is also seen in her choice of positive words spoken when she faces challenges within other skill acquisition periods. I remember in one of our lessons, she looks tired and unwell, but stayed on to support and share very important details about the then concept. She has a great sense of humor and would easily give mommy up for trying to help her with activities that challenge her independence. She follows multi-step directions with ease, put forth a positive effort to complete assigned work in class, and is consistent with timely submissions of her tasks. Always open to suggestions, she has demonstrated good social and communication skills. Roseanne is working at achieving her goal of becoming the best reader and writer by the end of the school year. I am pleased to honor you this award of resilience and perseverance. Your time, your language, your growth and effort has paid off. Well done, dear Roseanne. My next violet student is Sean. Sean has progressively tracked his learning and achievements over the past term. We have seen him exhibit control and mastery over difficult tasks within our VLE lessons. Not only is Sean an exceptional student, but he has been a strong member of our team and makes my work as his facilitator enjoyable. He challenges the team with his zeal towards both asking and answering questions, and he will not hesitate to call out answers. You only have not set goals for your learning, but have taken into account your personal and social responsibilities, like wanting to willingly clean and tidy up your bedroom, as well as teach your little sister to draw and color just like you do. Thank you, Sean, for sharing the steps you have taken to make your goals happen and how you are progressing at achieving them with the class. You inspire us to think positively and will not be anxious if others are sometimes way ahead in completing their tasks, knowing that you will complete on time and present a good and neat work. Your teachers are proud of you, Sean. And I know your big sister and mom will be smiling with pride. Keep up with your good work, my dear. Well done, Sean. My next violet is Aseye. Oh, we are marveled at the speed and resilience Aseye has demonstrated this term. She inspires us with her ideas and creativity and is good at not giving up on tasks that she finds challenging. Aseye has been very consistent in demonstrating and putting into use skills learned in other subjects like art, computing, French, and even PE. Knowing well that her contributions matter, would often use the chat room to communicate and share her thoughts with the class. She has proven to gain mastery over words and most often would write beautiful sentences and stories, making use of her knowledge on nouns and adjectives. Aseye, with much resilience, is working hard at her goal of learning to keep her play and learning materials in their rightful places. Keep up the good work, Sunshine. My last violet is Helena. Helena is new to our GIS family, but we do not miss her good mornings and afternoon greetings when she logs in with her lovely smile. She has demonstrated increasing confidence in her ongoing VLE and has overcome her initial shyness. We have seen the effort and commitment she puts into class discussions and engagements. She is achieving sound results that are consistent to her ability, and we are proud of her positive attitude. While she finds some learning tasks challenging, she remains focused and never gives up trying. Helena is committed to accomplishing the best and has taken steps towards her goal of gaining much knowledge in words to help her become fluent in reading. With your resilience, I believe you will become the hero that you are. Keep up the good work, Helena, and keep that beaming smile. I will now invite Miss Mertha to introduce her wonderful lilies.
Thank you, Ms. Wedner. My first versatile lily to receive this award today is Kwesi. Kwesi is an intelligent and hardworking boy. He has shown perseverance and resilience in all the areas of learning during the VLE that is evident in the work he has submitted in his Google folder. This term, Kwesi's learning goal is to listen well to his teachers. And I'm delighted that he is working consistently to be a good listener. Now, he's an active listener and participant during the group discussion. He is always punctual, well organized, and joined the Google Meets with a positive attitude. It is delightful to have a student like him in my class. I'm so proud of you. Well done, Kwesi. My next versatile lily to receive this award is Roseanne. Roseanne is a kind-hearted and affectionate girl. She always brightens our Google Meets with her lovely smile. She's an independent learner and takes pride in all her work. She has shown perseverance and resilience in all the areas of learning. And this is evident in his beautiful and thoughtful sentences that she writes in literacy. Solving story problems in numeracy, exploring the properties of materials in science, and taking pride in sharing the facts about the history of Ghana International School during the live sessions. She follows all the VLE protocols and sets an example for others. Keep smiling, Roseanne. You are a valuable member of our class. The last but not the least is Mahel. Mahel is a smart and a confident boy. He's always well prepared for his VLE lessons, and he is regularly uploading his work in the Google folder. He's very particular about the details and always asks questions to clearly understand the concepts taught during the VLA. This is also evident in his work that he submitted in his folder. He likes to be creative and his work is always neat and presentable. He also takes pride in showing his work and sharing it with other members during the Google Meets. He shows great perseverance and resilient behavior in all tasks assigned to him. Keep up the good work, Mahel. You are an amazing student. Congratulations to all the Class 1 students on receiving this award today. You have made us very proud and you have inspired us too. Please join me in giving them a big virtual round of applause using our GIS Sign Language class. Now, I would like to welcome back Mrs. Gordon Epije to close our assembly. Thank you. Over to you, Mrs. Gordon Epije.
Thank you, Mrs. Mehta. Thank you, Ms. Kapoor, Mr. Hall, Mr. Jenner, and all the teachers and junior teachers who have been supporting the assembly today. I'm ecstatic for all of our children who have expressed their brilliance and have achieved their awards today. Do you know that you're inspiring and motivating us also to work extra hard and persevere just like you have been doing and to be persistent? We are so proud of you and we celebrate you. Parents, thank you for joining our assembly today and for taking time out of your busy schedules to join us. Let us all keep shining and let's see what we can all achieve today if we are persistent and if we persevere. Our assembly has come to a close now, so thank you for joining, and it's left for us now to kindly click on the red button and let's say goodbye to each other.
Bye.